Good evening, guests and fellow Toastmasters. A warm welcome to the meeting 231 of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. I am Toastmaster Akansha, your sergeant at arms for the day. I'm sure you are as excited as I am for this exclusive meeting. The meeting will be blocked for 2 hours from 4 to 6 pm, and you are expected to stay for the entire duration. I would like to begin by stating the mission of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. Before we start, I would like to share some ground rules. Keep your cell phones on silent mode or switched off during the meeting. I will give you 10 seconds to do that. Please keep your microphone on mute when someone is speaking and unmute only when called to speak. It is advised to keep the videos on so we have interactive meeting, and please be mindful if you are moving out of the frame. Please turn off your video to reduce distraction. Please avoid sharing anything on chat box while someone is speaking, as that can distract the speaker and the role taker. Avoid sharing anything on screen when speaker is on stage. Do not interject the speaker while they are delivering their speech or report. Regarding the topics of sex, religion, and politics, even though Toastmaster International does not put any restrictions on speaking on these topics, at Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, we request all speakers and role takers to be mindful and responsible and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. I also urge you to be cognizant of the fact that we, as a club, practice diversity and inclusion in letter and spirit, hence, ensuring there are no sexist, racist, or any such undertones that create hostility and discomfort for members or guests. Lastly, let me now call upon our presiding officer, Toastmaster Nikhil. He hails from Shahjahanpur, Uttar Pradesh, working as an investment banker in Delhi. He loves to watch cricket, football, and listen to music. Over to you, Toastmaster Nikhil.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, sorry. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akansha, for starting this meeting and briefing us about the regulations of this meeting of Toastmasters International. I, Nikhil Yadav, welcome you all to this meeting of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, and thank you so much for taking out time to be a part of this meeting. We are glad to have you here, and as I can see that we are still waiting for a few members to join in. In the meantime, I would request, we have a few people who have joined from outside the club. I would request you all to please give a brief intro about you, and please allow me a few minutes to switch on my camera. So, although Toastmaster Avriti is there, who is the timer and would be introduced later on in the meeting, I would request if you could please give a brief introduction about yourself and how you got to know about Toastmasters Club of Lucknow's meeting today.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, my name is Avriti Shukla, and currently I am pursuing BTech in CS AIML from United College of Engineering and Research, Prayagraj. And basically, I got to know about Toastmaster from one of my dear friend, and she told me that it will help you in building confidence and communication skills. So, yes, it is important as a BTech student, so I prefer taking part in this and seeing what happens in here. And coming to my hobbies, I love to play flute, dance, and singing, and reading books. And that's all about me. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abriti. We are glad to have you here. And other than we have Prerna, who is the team out for today's meeting and a regular member of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. So I would skip her introduction for the time being, and would please give me a second. And okay, so I would like to hand over the stage for this meeting to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Prerna. She is part of UGI Toastmasters Club, currently serving as the president of a club, and recently represented and won in the international speech contest at area level, and also represented her area at the division level. With that, I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster Prerna to take this meeting forward.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nikhil, for such a warm introduction. A very warm good afternoon to one and all present here. As Toastmaster Nikhil said, I'm Toastmaster Prerna. So, before I start, let me ask you something which is, I think, very important, or I could say we all do. Like, whenever we wake up, we used to check our phone. Raise your hands if we do so. Okay. The second question. We text someone and we wait for the message again and again. Okay, I do that. And that one message. Sometimes, have you ever refreshed your email to check that if the selection mail is coming or not? Okay. Or thought about your result that maybe I should have scored more? Okay. So today I'm here to remind all of us that delays did not mean denial. We live in a world of instant, like we need instant food, we need instant replies, we need instant validation. And when life says wait, we panic. We get anxiety attacks, we get panic attacks, and we assume, like, oh, I'm not good enough. I should have done this, forgetting this. I should just give up. Don't we do this? We do. But what if the delay is not a punishment? What if it's just a preparation? But human tendency to just think negative part, it's me. Now, today, as the normal Toastmasters meeting has three sections, which is prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluation. But today, we have just the table topic marathon, and which means more participation, quick thinking, and lots of impromptu speaking. And that makes the role of timer even more important. So, today, to ensure everyone gets a fair chance and stays on time, so I would like to invite someone who is a BTech CSE second year student who is pursuing Bachelor's of Technology from Computer Science, AI and ML from United College of Engineering and Research, Prayagraj. She is dedicated and passionate learner, always focused on improving her skills and exploring new opportunities in the field of technology. And in her free time, she enjoys playing flute, singing, and reading books which keeps her inspired and motivated. Even I came to know about this today. So I would like to call upon Toastmaster Abriti on the stage to introduce her role as timer. Over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Mr. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and guest. As timer, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left, using the green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific times remaining. Table topic speaker should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. And those giving speeches should limit their remarks to the specific speech times. Icebreaker speeches should be 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 5 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the red card. Most other speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. At 5 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will raise the red card. The individual evaluations should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will raise the red card. Thank you, Mr. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abriti. Now, that we know that how we'll be guided, let's come back to our theme of delayed but not denied. Let me share a very personal story of mine. It was a time when I got the result of my first year, second semester. And I was not able to check on my result. I was waiting for someone to please check my result. And there was my senior. I told her, Didi, please. And I was standing numb. My hands were, I was like, I cannot bear the pain of failure. And I was very confident that I'll be not getting any back because I have written the examination very nicely. And there I was. One by one, everyone's result was open. But mine was server error. One server error, two server error. And I was like, what's going on? Suddenly, my result got opened and it was just like audit one cleared. I was like cleared. But there was something which made me fall, and that was PCP1, pass with carry paper 1. It it sounds traumatizing, right? But it was me who was seeing that result. And I don't know why, but I was not crying. I just went to my room and I locked myself. Just because I thought I was like, I'm so dumb that I couldn't solve the mathematics. Why have I taken maths for my 12th, 11th, and 12th if I can't do, I can't move forward with it? And there were so many questions. What will my father say if he comes to know that I'm a student with back in mathematics, even though I'm a PCM student? It was a big taboo for me because all my friends got cleared with 8 SGPA and I, back in mathematics, I was crying for the whole day. And for my wonder, there was a Toastmasters meeting same day and I have to go in that also. But I was not able to face anybody, not my faculty, not even my roommates. I was not allowing them in my room, even though it was theirs too. And sitting in the dark, I was crying, and I was literally not at all in the zone where anybody could talk to me. Then there came the call of my brother. He said, "You got back?" And I was like, "How come he know?" And I was like, "He will tell Papa, and Papa will scold me. Papa will not let me study." And then he said, "Calm down. I'll talk to Papa." And I was like, is this a, I could say, it is a pros of having a elder brother. He's helping me out, but why is he helping me out? He talked to my parents, and suddenly after 1 hour, I got call from my mother. She was crying and she said, "Why are you not telling us that you got back?" And I'm like, "I know my father will not let me study because he told me not to get any single back." And strict parents. And then I came to know my parents are not at all strict. They just told me, "You can do better next time because you have the chance. You have 3 years to improve your mathematics 2 result." But there was something which was friends who teased me every single time. And my confidence from there to, I could say, under the earth. I can't see my confidence. I can't see my confidence where it is. But still, I continued with Toastmasters because there were some seniors who gave me that space, my space. But teachers started saying, "This is your first back. You'll get the second one if you continue Toastmasters." And this happened. This really happened. But I was not at all in the mood to leave Toastmasters. Not at all. The days passed. I was again and again getting extra classes from the school, from the college, was scolded, was, you know, picked out from the students. This is a student who got back in mathematics. It was so embarrassing, so embarrassing. I cried. I cried alone because crying in front of everyone was like I'm proving them right that yes, I'm a failure. But I did not wanted to accept myself as a failure. I, for the time being when the exams came, I started studying for the whole night. And when it was M2, in the morning shift, it was my mathematics exam, and in second shift, it was my Python exam. And it was so much of, tidiness and something. I haven't studied Python, but I studied mathematics too because I don't want that back again. And it was like it was very nice for me. That experience was very nice. And if I could say, every result has something which teaches you. And that result taught me that I am not a failure. I can do whatever I want. And that moment when my result again, the result came, and I was like, maybe M2 got cleared, but I will get back in Python. I was pretty sure about that. Pretty sure. But no. Mathematics exam cleared. Python cleared. And I got 7.5 SGPA. It was amazing for me because clearing exam, two exams in one day was very difficult. But I cleared. And I got good SGPA, which is, I think, which is not good for all, but good for me. And after that, I thought if I cleared this, I'll increase my SGPA for the next semester. But this time, my aim is to just clear my exam. And I did that. Then my father said something, which was, "Prerna, we told you that you can do. If we told you that you can do, that means you can do. So do not judge yourself. Let people judge you because they are meant for that." And that time I left though that part of judgment because my mentality got over of judgment. But the first thing which I learned was, never, never make yourself feel that you are a failure because you are something you want to achieve, you can achieve. And that the theme is delayed but not denial. That means this. And from that, I took this theme, and it was like, okay, I can do this. And still, I'm not prepared about that. But okay. But today, I want all of you to think of a moment, like, think of one thing in your life that didn't happen on time. I will give you 2 seconds. 2 seconds to think. And let me ask, whom should I ask this question first? Okay, Toastmaster Akansha.
Okay, so as I have already mentioned in my icebreaker, but I will reiterate it that when I was in fourth class, I failed in my maths exam, and but eventually I worked hard upon it. I didn't ran away from it. I worked hard, and I was a topper in a 3 years span time. So yeah, the theme is very much aligned to this particular event in my life. Thank you so much.
Anybody else who wants to share anything? Or I should ask someone. Uh, Toastmaster Manvi.
Today I was expecting you to pick someone else, but thank you so much. Uh, if I have to tell something wherein things were delayed but were not denied, I will tell a crisp story wherein after 10th we all have to choose a subject, either science, commerce or arts. I had a good CGPA, but still my school was not allowing me to go ahead with PCB, that is bio, because they had a specific criteria of giving bio subject specifically, and they were asking me to take maths, in which I am zero. Even though maths started with zero, but I have no knowledge about it. It was delayed. I was asked to sit in maths class. I was asked to go ahead with PCB, but after 2 months, they realized I am not made for maths and shifted me from section A to section B. That was our bio. Even though I didn't continue the science stream, but that's something, um, if we want to do something, that is something that eventually comes our way, is what I believe. So this was where I didn't get bio, but after a specific time, I got it. That was something that I related with when you were saying about maths specifically.
Yes, it happens. And everyone is having maths trauma here. I could relate that. Being a mathematics student, I have that maths trauma till date. Even though if I'm asked to solve quants, I get that trauma of mathematics too. Integration, differentiation just pops out. I don't know why. Okay. So today, as I told that there will be the table topic marathon, but okay, for evaluating table topic marathon speakers, we have someone who is a certified soft skill trainer, mentor specialist, tra- uh, mentor specialist, training content creator, and seasonal B2B enterprise sales professional with over a decade of experience, a distinguished area director, and currently serving as one of the coaches for the Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. Joining the meeting from US, she is none other than Toastmaster Smriti. I would like to call you upon the stage to introduce your role. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prerna. Well, as the table topic evaluator, it will be my sincere and utmost first request that when you take that topic, when you take that particular stage, imagine you are giving a mini speech because I am there to evaluate your speech. So, yes, as a table topic evaluator, I will evaluate each and every speech given by the table topic speaker. So, be mindful. I'll see you towards the last leg. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now let's start with table topics session. And for hosting that, we have someone who hails from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. She is graduated from Saraswati Dental College and is currently pursuing her MBA at SDA Bokani Asia Center. Before stepping into the world of management, she worked as a marketing executive at SK Awadh Builders. Beyond her academic and professional journey, she is deeply passionate about singing, beauty artistry, and community service. So, over to you, Toastmaster Kansha.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Have you ever looked at a random picture and created an entire story in head? Well, today we are doing exactly that, but with a twist of humor, which aligns with our Toastmaster of the day. She's very bubbly in nature, so that's why. Table Topics enables a member to develop the skills of impromptu speaking. Table Topics help train members to quickly organize and express their thoughts. You can think of a table topic speech as a mini speech of 1 to 2 minutes with an opening, a body, and a conclusion. The green card will be shown by the timer at 1 minute. Yellow card will be shown at 1 minute 30 seconds. Red card will be shown at 2 minutes. And please note that the speaker who speaks less than 1 minute or more than 2 minute 30 second would be disqualified. You will see a picture and your task is simple. Speak, react and entertain. So I will share my screen, but who would like to volunteer first? Anyone? Okay. Toastmaster Prerna. Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay. Toastmaster Prerna. What do you think was said to this cat? What do you think was said to this cat, Toastmaster Prerna? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kansha. Okay. So, you are not good enough. And the cat is thinking, what should I do to be enough for them? I am doing meow, meow every time. What else could I do? Can I make food for them to be enough? But I can't because I don't know how to cook. Can I make coffee for them? No, I can't do that also. Can I give them massage? I can't do that also. Just I can do is meow, meow every time. What should I do for being enough? And why are they thinking I'm not good enough? I'm so cute. See to my eyes. They are very, I could say, loyal to my owner. And still my owner is saying I'm not good enough. Okay, let it be. Maybe one day he realized that I am enough for you. At least I am loyal to you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Okay, thank you so much for your opinion on thinking what the cat was thinking. So for me, it was judging me quite well. So who would like to go next? Any volunteer? Or should I pick someone? Okay, Toastmaster Nikhil, you would like to go?
I anyway knew I am going to be the next one. That's why I didn't raise my hand. Yes,
Okay.
please, Akansha. Yeah.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Toastmaster Nikhil, who has been that helping hand in your life? Who has been that helping hand in your life? Toastmaster Nikhil, over to you.
So, while growing up, I was very fortunate enough to have two elder sisters and two elder brothers. We are a big family. We are a large family, I would say. And I by chance or by merely a coincidence that my brothers, one of my brother used to stay away from home as in a boarding school, and the other was the eldest in the family, and he joined the family business pretty early in his life. So I had a lot of time to spend with my sisters. I used to go school with them. I used to whatever I used to play, I used to play with them, and I grew up, but at the same time I always felt that even my relationship with my father was not very, I would say, we were not never very close, and throughout I felt like I missed that fatherly fatherly touch, or you would say that relationship in my life for a long time, until I just met one of my mentors, and again one of my uncles, and since then I could feel like the way he guided me, the way he mentored me throughout my life for whatever years we knew each other, and anything I had to ask, even before I would ask my family, my parents, my brother and sister, I used to go to him and ask him as to what should I do. Any good news I had, he was one of the first people to know that I have achieved something or that I have done something, and so he gave me that comfort. He gave me that support that I missed, but it's not a complaint, honestly, because we all know, we all have been there with respect to our relationships in life, that not every relationship is as cozy as we want to be. But again, it just happened by coincidence, and it's just like a fatherly figure to me, and a great support. Yeah. So he's been the helping hand in my life. Over to you, Toastmaster Kansha.
For me, I would say would be my sister, because whenever I felt demotivated in my life, she was there to motivate me enough that if I feel I'm losing in my life or any task particularly, she is there to motivate me, to push my limits even further. So I really thanked her for being that part. Okay. So who would like to volunteer next? Toastmaster Avriti, you would like to go next?
Okay.
Okay. Toastmaster Avriti, when was the last time you felt this overwhelmed? When was the last time you felt this overwhelmed, Toastmaster Avriti? Over to you.
Like in a good way or
Whatever aspect you want to share, you can.
okay. So last time. Yes. So basically when I was in my 11th and going to 12th. So it was lockdown. So we all know how much we were prepared for our exams, right? So we thought that according to our prelims, we'll get the next subject like PCM, PCB. So my father wanted me to take PCM. So basically, because of the lockdown, I didn't study much, not did any online classes, didn't knew what to do. So I didn't got good marks to get into PCM because the criteria was 80%. I was below 80%. But yeah, I got that. I was really scolded by my parents that we thought that you will get PCM, you will fulfill our dreams and all. I was right. I was shattered that time, really shattered. So after that, government said that we will get the time, like we will get the subject without the prelim marks. Then that was a relief for me. I felt really good because PCM is something I like maths. Like I know that's not the common thing, but I like maths. So yes, then I was really happy, really overwhelmed by that, and yes, that's it. Over to you.
Thank you for sharing your experience when you were overwhelmed. For me, it would be like when the latest part was when my CAT exams were there. I was very much stressed out. I was not able to sleep at all night. For weeks, I have not slept, and I used to worry that how will I score good? Will I get a good school, B school, or what? But eventually, time passed, as the theme of the day is delayed but not denied. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Avriti. Who would like to go next? Okay, Toastmaster Asankhya. Toastmaster Asankhya, what is one regret you still carry? What is one regret you still carry, Toastmaster Asankhya? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akansha. Well, how many times does it happen with you? You do something and then you think, maybe I shouldn't have done this or I shouldn't have said this. I think that happens on a daily basis with most of us, right? Uh, but with time, I have come to a realization that uh, the more often we think about that this is something we shouldn't have done, it's something we try to uh, like like we it becomes more of an inhibition in getting or doing a lot of things is what I feel. So instead of carrying that thing negatively, I'll say it's better to do that and then have a learning from it. And that is wherein, at least once you derive some learning from it, even when you do something in the future, it won't be something you reflect as a regret, but more of something that you have been there, done that, and then you evolved out of it, and then you are doing it. So my way of looking at it will be not to carry regrets, because things, when you look back, you connect dots and it only makes sense when you reach when you attain something or reach somewhere. Then you realize this happened because it was meant to happen, and you had to make those mistakes, and then only you had to evolve that way to achieve whatever you have. So there is always a silver lining, there is always an upside. It's just how we look at it, and our perspective is what defines us. And call it a regret or call it a learning, it's how we look at it. That's all from my side. Back to you. How do you see Toastmaster Gansha? Regret or a learning?
Yeah, for me, I think it would be learning, because if I have a positive attitude towards even the negative part of my life, I would learn. I won't be a negative person. But if I am constantly complaining about that event, then obviously I will turn out to be a negative person. So I really appreciate how you portrayed your answer. Thank you, Toastmaster Sankhya. Who would like to volunteer next? Toastmaster Smriti, would you like to go next?
Just a second.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Toastmaster Smriti, what would you do if you were there? What would you do if you were there? Toastmaster Smriti, over to you.
What do you expect me to do in a situation like this? Being a most sensible person in that particular place, I'll do what I must do and what we all do. I'll grab my phone, open my video, and take a very good shot. I'll make a 30-second reel out of it, and that will lead to so many followers, and God knows how many influential capability I can gain from this particular instance. Do you really want me to miss it? Oh, come on, not at all. People say give every day a chance to become the most beautiful day, and here's my chance. Is that what we paid the institute to teach us? Is that what we are learning? The answer could be yes or no. But I'm sure you all laughed when I cited that particular incident of mine. That's what we all do. When we see a particular incident, be a sad, be a terrific or a horrific one, rather than indulging ourselves in solving the problem, we all are trying to be the mere spectator. Not only the mere spectators, but also to monetize it, also to ensure that we are getting benefit out of the same without thinking what exactly happened. Such incident happened with someone very dear to me. God forbid. And thanks to the people around us, they decided not to open their phone to make a video, but rather to dial the immediate police station and the ambulance. That helped us, the people who met with an accident, saved our life, and that's the reason why maybe you are seeing me and I'm seeing that an individual in our daily life. Now, life will give you certain instances. Tomorrow you are witnessing this. Today you are witnessing. Tomorrow someone else will witness that particular incident. Technology has given us power to use that smartphone. Why not to understand the usage of smart and behave like the smartest person? So, if I'm here in the situation, I'll try to be the smart one by using the phone in the right optimal manner and call the necessary person involved. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Smriti. I really liked how you framed the body, the conclusion, and the example you have given. It was it was a treat to our ears. It was very nice to hear. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Manvi, would you like to go? Toastmaster Manvi?
Yes, yes, I'm there. I'm ready.
Okay, okay.
I thought you were sharing your screen.
Oh no. Okay. Toastmaster Manvi, what's the biggest risk you have ever taken? What's the biggest risk you have ever taken? Toastmaster Manvi, over to you.
We take risk every single day in our lives. May it be from getting up till the point we lie back at night on the bed. And the same, all same question that what is the biggest risk I took in my life? In a different way was asked, I think 2, 3 meetings back from me itself, wherein I answered the biggest risk of my life was changing my stream. But answering the same question again would be so monotonous, and you already know what exactly I did in past and what exactly I am up to. So, if the answer I have to give today is stepping into the leadership of Toastmasters. You know why? I, being the most introverted girl who does not like to talk with people, who does not know how to lead a team, who is not aware of how to place orders, and who is someone who will not say things vocally when the other individual is doing wrong. Keeping all these traits in mind, stepping into a leadership position is something that I personally feel is the biggest risk I took not once but twice. Last year as an area director, even though that was a good term because there were clubs who came to me, asked for assistance, and I, again, being the introverted one, I never had to initiate any conversation or go to people or talk to them or solve their problems. Nothing was there. That was the other side. Wherein they were coming to me, they were asking me what to do next. But this year, when I stepped into the position wherein I have to lead a team of 4 people, wherein I have to be the face of the whole division, wherein I even am answerable to the district, I personally feel this risk I should not have taken at least after the AD term. There should have been a gap wherein, when I was mentally prepared for this risk, I would have stepped into it then only. But risks are something that we take every single day. So I took this year as well. Toastmaster Kansha, what is that one risk that you took this year?
Okay, so once you mentioned that I had asked you the same question in the previous meeting, I just recalled the conversation immediately that you have mentioned that switching your career, and even for me, it was switching my career. But if you're asking me about this particular year, then I would say is to enhance, to enhance my personality, or uh, to risk, uh, would be the joining Toastmasters and joining eVidyaloka, because there I need to speak in front of people or the children, to teach there, and to give speeches at this platform. So this was the biggest fear, I would say, to speak in front of many people or giving this speech. So this is the biggest risk I have taken for this year. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manvi. I think we have covered all of,
We
yeah.
haven't covered you yet, so I am ready for your topic, Toastmaster Kansha. Are
Okay.
you in for the same?
Yes.
Okay. Just give me a second. I even am sharing my screen now.
Okay.
Even though we heard the takes from you, but this is something that I would love to hear from you. Toastmaster Akansha, there is no statement with this topic, but your topic is directly a picture. Toastmaster Akansha, your topic is this, Toastmaster Akansha.
Thank you so much for the topic, Toastmaster Manvi. When I see a bald headed person in a white coat, I feel it is a scientist. And being a scientist is not easy. They don't have a normal life like us. They had done so much for us, like the technology which we are using, the Zoom platform in which we are, the laptops which we are using, the headphone that I am wearing, the specs which I am wearing. Everything is made by them. So even though they don't have their personal life very much good, and I don't know if they would care about that much. I don't know about that aspect, but the contribution which they have made in our lives is humongous. It's huge. Because every day in our life, we use, I think, hundreds of technologies which they made for us. And I really aspire of them. I really respect them. Thank you so much for them. Otherwise, we would just be like normal animals, surviving for our lives, running for our lives, I would say, and surviving, uh, struggling for daily food, hunting for the food and all. So, what would you like to say over it, Toastmaster Manvi?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akansha. To every science student, I usually say don't be a scientist because I am not one of them. Hence, I gave you this topic, but thank you so much for bringing in how the scientists have brought so much. So they have helped us so much, and thank you so much for highlighting their importance. That was all from my side. Over, back to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manvi. So that was all from my side, being a table topping master for today's meeting. And now I would like to return the control of the meeting to the presiding officer of the day, Toastmaster Nikhil.
I think we have to hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day. Yeah, over to you, Toastmaster Prerna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nikhil and Toastmaster Akansha. So after such a wonderful table topic session, I have something very interesting for you all. So basically, here we are as Toastmasters, and we, love to um, achieve things or get things done. And so today, with my theme, Delayed Not Denied, I have something very interesting for you all. I'll be giving a topic, and you have to choose that whom would you want to talk about that topic. Okay. So who would be very eager to volunteer first? The topics are very nice.
I have a question. Is it like a table topic session, or what exactly is the time limit, or what exactly the
Basically,
person is? Hmm.
yes, it is kind of a table topic wherein you can speak for 1 minute, just 1 minute. The red card only will be shown. Timer, please take note that at 1 minute the red card will be shown. Okay. I will start from you only for the example. Okay. So the topic is why I'm always late, but still worth the wait. Why I'm always late, but still worth the wait. Whom would you suggest this topic to and why?
Masha Sanjay, because he usually is late, may it be in meetings or may it be in get-together. So I would request Masha Sanjay to please speak on this topic.
Are we doing passing the pass as well with topics? Can you repeat once again, Toastmaster Prerna, the exact topic?
Why I'm always late, but still worth the wait.
All right. So I can speak a lot, but thank you so much. So I won't take it as a table topic. I'll go with more of as a rant. A lot of times people think I'm always not always respecting their time, but at the same time, when I look it from my point of view, or when I make them look from my point of view, it's not that I want to be late on purpose. It's just that things conspire in getting me late all the time is what I have come to a realization, and that happens majorly because I have come to again a realization that the clock works differently in my brain. So if I feel I have another 5 minutes to reach somewhere, if I have another half an hour to reach somewhere, I'll take maybe 25 minutes to get ready, and even though it takes exact 5 minutes, I'll make sure that I leave at the 25th minute mark to head to that place, and that is wherein I feel my calculation goes for a toss, and I get basically being ending up getting late all the time. So that is something I consciously try to work upon in most of the situations these days, at least in my club meetings. Whenever I am there, if I have to travel somewhere offline, then at least I try to yeah, make my head realize that I have, like, if I have half an hour to be there, I make myself realize I just have 15 minutes. So I try to trick my brain in a way. So that is my way of trying to work around my brain itself. That's about it. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sanket. Now I'll give you the topic, and you have to tell that whom would you dedicate that. The topic is on time is boring. I prefer dramatic entries. On time is boring. I prefer dramatic entries.
So I think I'll do a tit for tat here. I'll give this topic to Rosmasa Manvi because if she's always before time, at least half an hour before time, she actually is coming. It's like if I may say, if we are all in the multiverse, so she's the entire opposite of me, and maybe somewhere I wish she might be that version of me that I am always late, and I would love to see that version. So over to you, Manvi, to take this topic up.
So much response, Sanjay, for actually highlighting the point wherein I am always on time. Because most of the people who travel with me, they know I usually am at a point wherein I might miss the bus, or I might miss the train, or I at times might even miss the flight. So all those who have traveled with me, who might travel with me, they know all the drama that happens at the last 2-3 minutes. I usually say, I'm stuck in traffic, I might not be able to reach there. Maybe you can go ahead with the plan and I'll pitch in after some time. Or I even say I won't be joining, you can continue your trip. So all these drama before the train or the bus is about to leave is something all those people who usually travel with me have witnessed. Even though people say I'm usually before time or whatnot, I if you ask the same question to Toastmaster Dave, he knows how late I am whenever it comes to travel. So that was all from my side, being the giving the dramatic entry to the places where I should be on time. Thank you so much.
Okay. So again, you got the opportunity to give pass a topic, and the topic is buffering, but still worth watching. Buffering, but still worth watching.
Toastmaster Akansha.
As I am a huge fan of anime, I can watch Death Note n number of times. I can do that. And I think I will add solo leveling in that list as well. I can watch it n number of times. So, whom can I pass this topic? I don't know.
You have to speak on the topic.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, okay. So, without even if it is buffering, because like anime, it buffers a lot. Any one of you who is watching anime uh, must know this that it buffers a lot. But yeah, I have watched it a number of times, and the recent, uh, the latest one is Dhurandhar, part one and part two, both of them, and I have watched it. I think 2-3 times. Even if it is very new. But yeah, over to you, Toastmaster Prerna.
Okay. So now you got the opportunity to pass a topic, and the topic is if my overthinking had a voice. If my overthinking had a voice, would you pass this topic?
I think Toastmaster Nikhil would be a good candidate for it because he has done a T-mod on this topic.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kansha. Okay, so can you please repeat the topic though?
If my overthinking had a voice.
Honestly, my overthinking actually has a voice, and it keeps speaking something or the other in my mind every single time I'm about to take a decision, every single time I'm about to go somewhere, every single time I'm speaking to someone, and it's just more like a, you know, you remember those two characters sitting on someone's shoulders when you used to watch TV? one is the evil guy and one is the wise man. And so I almost like right now also, if I'm not sure if you can see it, but we have uh, small elf, sitting here in white and then one sitting here in black. And right now it's just telling me that, oh, you are going to speak on this topic for 1 minute, you do not have the ability to do that, this black guy is saying. And then the one in the white is motivating me that, you have already taken a team out session on this, and you can do it. Then the black guy says, Toastmaster Kansha, why does she pick you only every single time to give a topic? But then the white guy says, it's okay, you can do it. Over to you, Toastmaster Prerna.
Okay. So now you are getting the opportunity to pass a topic, and the topic is my hidden talent that no one knows about. My hidden talent that no one knows about.
Okay, this since this is a generic topic as compared to the others, I would give it to Toastmaster Avriti. Toastmaster Avriti,
Yes.
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 So, Toastmaster Prerna, please repeat the topic.
Okay. So, Toastmaster Prerna, can you please repeat the topic?
My hidden talent that no one knows about.
My hidden talent. Okay. So basically, my hidden talent that no one knows about is maybe manipulating. Because somewhat I'm good at it. I know how to, not in a bad way, in a good way. In a good way. Like, sometimes I need my work to be done. So I need someone's help. So I have to manipulate them. Just like my siblings, I have to manipulate them to do my work. Somehow, like, I just need to figure it out how to make them work for me. So yes, that's it. This is my hidden talent that helps me a lot. Now
Thank
over
you
to
so
you,
much,
Toastmaster
Toastmaster
Prerna.
Avriti.
Thank you.
Now your chance to pass the topic, and the topic is why I deserve a break from doing nothing. Why I deserve a break from doing nothing.
Okay, so I would like to give it to Toastmaster Prerna. That fits. That suits you.
Okay, the cycle came to me. Okay, why I deserve a break from doing nothing? Really, I do nothing. And still, I need the break. Can you believe me? Yesterday was a plan of today that we'll be going for a movie day out with my best friend. And I said, Yaar, I need a break. And she asked, from what? And I said, I think I should do things like I have to wash my clothes, I have to arrange my room. And still, I did nothing. I washed my clothes, but still, those are in the bucket. And I haven't cleaned my room. I haven't done anything. I have done nothing. And still, I need the break from doing nothing. So, this is who I am, who needs break, but from nothing. So that I could be pushed and do something. Okay. So now it's my turn to pass the topic because I am the one. Okay. The topic is. Guys, can you please be quiet? Thank you. I would like to. No, let me first announce the topic. And the topic is my talent for doing nothing productively. My talent for doing nothing productively. And I want to pass this topic to Toastmaster Smriti.
It's quite tough on my part to deliver something because when I try to do something, back in my head, I try to ensure that I should have a purpose and the result should be productive enough. But sometimes I'm also human, I'm no alien here. One thing which I do with not the purpose of having being productive is when I decide to sleep. Well, there is no purpose behind being productive when you are sleeping, to be honest, and it is coming from a wealth of knowledge and experience. Let me take you back to 10 or 15 years back when I had days without sleep. And when I'm saying I'm not exaggerating, I have spent 4 days without sleep. And then I thought, oh, it is my superpower and I can channelize the same. See, my productive mind, even if you're not sleeping, I thought it, I can channelize it. I will not sleep, maybe I'll read something. What if I dance? Because I love that part too. I thought to give my hobbies a direction when I'm not sleeping. But with the passage of age and time, I saw and witnessed how it deteriorate my health in some or the other way. So that was the time when I decided that that's the moment when I'll try to not be productive and try to spend some time in sleep. So when I'm sleeping, Toastmaster Prerna, I'm not productive at all. I give the stage back to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Smriti, and sorry for the disturbance. Okay, so I think you have enjoyed this activity, and it was because I wanted to know about the Toastmasters present here, and so I introduced immediately this activity. And coming to the ending of the session, that is the evaluation session. And for that, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Smriti for the table topic evaluation. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prerna. Well, with respect to the evaluation part, I'll try to keep it as crisp as possible, highlighting what really went well with that particular attempt and what's the scope where we need immediate attention. Starting with our first speaker, which was Toastmaster Prerna itself, when the image of the cat was presented, and you were asked to uh, rather interpret what exactly is the identity speaking. The thing which stood out is your descriptive expression, where you try to enact as a cat and try to explain the emotion. You know, the best part about being descriptive about expression is the relatability. People connect with you immediately because you are visually showing the representation of a cat. So kudos on doing it. Not many people try to enact when it comes to actually animals. So kudos on doing the thought which you brought, and you did answer that, hey, this exactly is what the cat is thinking about. Now, once the speech was over, once the demonstration was over, always remember, Prerna, that people are also listening to me. So what exactly I'm offering them? Was it the purpose was only to bring humor? If humor, every humor has a message too. So, what message am I offering to the audience? Am I asking them to what that to imagine that, hey, I am loyal, or am I asking them to not be judgmental about me just because I have this particular expression? Be vocal about your message so that they can remember you even your speech is over. But kudos on bringing the descriptive and dramatic expression in your speech today. Can we please hear it for Toastmaster Prerna? Moving ahead, we had Toastmaster Nikhil. The topic was to highlight one helping hand in your life. Toastmaster Nikhil, uh, a very good balance of emotion where you are talking something from experience, especially when it comes to family, and then you actually gave me okay XYZ things where there was a gap, and that's where my mentor came into picture and they filled this particular gap. A very beautiful transition. Things which really was popping up on to my ear was the usage of filler in your particular speech delivery, the so, you know, and as, especially when we talk about something which is quite close and deep to us. The fillers, they do pop up immediately and instantly in our voice and words. Reason being, we talk from our heart, we don't think much, and we let the rhythm flow. But since it's a table topic, I would request you to pause in between. Reason being, it will help you to eradicate your ahs and ums. And second part also, bring a very strong conviction that the role of the mentor, what about giving me a particular instance wherein the mentor really helped you. And that forced you, or rather, that made your conviction more strong that this is the person, this is the gap which I was missing in my life. So bring that conviction with a very good story, and we are through it. But thank you so much. Can you please hear it for him too? Moving ahead, we had Toastmaster Avriti with the topic, when was the last time you felt this overwhelmed? Toastmaster Avriti, a very specific and a very good story. Kudos on doing that particular part. It was very specific. You did talk about one particular instance, no left, right, center, no here and there. So I now understood more that this is what Avriti stand when it comes to this topic. Two things, Avriti, also with respect to the filler word basically was repetitively coming in your sentence. Be mindful. No other solution to it. Just be mindful. Record yourself when you are speaking next time, and consciously decide that I'll not use basically in my sentence going forward. Second solution, go and Google what are the other synonyms for basically. And whenever your mind pops up, force you to speak basically, just replace it. It is a conscious effort, and we have to practice it rhythmically. Best part is to record yourself, listen, and re-record it by replacing the word with some other synonym. Second part, Avriti, bring more focus on your emotions too. When you are speaking that, hey, this is what happening or this is what not happening, now overwhelm, as you know, that was your question, in a positive way or a negative way. So we know that overwhelm terminology is extreme, either is extremely positive or extremely negative. It, in your case, it was extremely positive. So show that the moment I saw that particular news, that there are no requirement or no prerequisite, I was on the top of the globe. So you just give me the exaggeration. It is required because we are talking about overwhelm. It is an exaggeration. Bring that depth and we are good to go. Can you please hear it for Avriti? Okay, then we had Toastmaster Asankhya. What is one regret you still carry? Toastmaster Sankhya, you were a quite quick thinker. I must acknowledge the fact. You don't take a pause or a break. You just bring with your own statement, which takes a lot. Many of us, we take a break, we take a small pause to articulate everything, that what should be my message. But you had a very strong message which came really fast. The message was not only a message, but it had a call to action. You asked us to transform our thought process from regret to learning. And that's a very strong call to action. What I would sincerely urge you to give me a reason to do it. If you do, then only I'll do it. So if I am a speaker, I'll give one incident from my life, not only my life, someone's life in my surrounding. Give an example for this particular reason. Regret is less important, rather, learning is more important. If I see the example, then only as an audience I'll believe your statement and act on the same. So, an example was missing. Other than that, thank you for bringing that profound message with a call to action for the audience. Can we please hear it for Toastmaster Asankhya here? Next with Toastmaster Manvi, a very detailed example once again with respect to the leadership role. That was a risk which you took, and you were quite elaborative on the detailing part. Not only you gave, like, when I was an area director, XYZ happened. When I became a division director, XYZ happening, and your personality trait parallelly hanging in between. Kudos on doing it. My concern was the introduction part. Now, for example, what if I was not present in the last meeting? So, rather than giving a reference to the last meeting, we can always use a statement like, you ask me the question anytime, I have one standby answer. My change of stream, or my change of that was my biggest risk in life. Having said that, I have a new risk now. So I want you to bring that drama to introduction, removing the biasness that people know me. Okay, even though we know you, we want something new from you. So let's work and polish on the introduction part, and we had a very detailed elaboration on the leadership part. So please, let's hear it for Toastmaster Manvi. Okay, and what we had Toastmaster Akanksha as our table topic master attempting the last topic again, the image. Well, I was parallelly thinking, what should I say? The image was quite abstract in nature. you had an answer immediately, and it was quite flawless, as if you knew that this is a very easy way out, the answer. And what we did, we tried to, it's called stacking, we try to stack it with, okay, it's a scientist, so they have invented a lot of things and I am grateful for it, I cannot survive without it. So it revolved around you and the science behind it. Now, Akanksha, always remember, again, people are also listening to you, even if for a 1 minute or 2 minute. Always try to end the conclusion or the end your entire speech with one message that, okay, what should I do then? I understood scientists are important. As an individual, what should I do? Or what Akanksha does in her regular life. Does she go and Google about scientists to know or tribute, offer some tribute, or she wants that her next generation to be scientists? What exactly? What are we doing after this particular knowledge? Bring more depth to it so that audience will feel involved with your thought process. But kudos on attempting to a very abstract picture. Overall, it was a good attempt on the topic. When it comes to table topic, it is quick thinking, it is framing and structuring everything. One strong recommendation to each one of us present in this particular room: always remember, when we are speaking, someone else is listening. So when someone else is listening, give them a reason to listen. So how can we give them reason? With two things. One, bring your own story so that they will get a reason to work upon it, else it will be more towards preaching, not something towards acting. And second, give them a strong message with a call to action. After listening to you, what they should do, because they are investing their time. If we have all these two things in place, we are there as a good speaker, especially a table topic speaker. On that note, I give the stage back to our Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Prerna.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a wonderful evaluation. Now I would like to call upon timer Toastmaster Avriti to give the timer report.
So I will give you the time report for the table topics. So Toastmaster Prerna took 1 minute 25 seconds, qualified. Toastmaster Nikhil took 2 minutes 16 seconds, qualified. Toastmaster Avriti took 1 minute 38 seconds, qualified. Toastmaster Asankhya took 1 minute 35 seconds, qualified. Toastmaster Smriti took 2 minutes 22 seconds, qualified. Toastmaster Manvi took 2 minutes 31 seconds, qualified. And Toastmaster Akansha took 1 minute 29 seconds, qualified.
Thank
That's
you
it.
so much,
Over to you,
Toastmaster Avriti.
Toastmaster Prerna. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Avriti. Now, before I conclude, I just want to tell something, which is that your journey is not late, and your timing is not wrong, and your efforts are not at all wasted. Just because something hasn't happened doesn't mean it won't. Because in life, what is meant for you, maybe it comes to you late, but it will come for sure. With this, I would like to sign off as the Toastmaster of the day and hand over the stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Nikhil. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prerna, our Toastmaster of the day, and thank you so much, Toastmaster Smriti, our table topic evaluator, and timer Toastmaster Avriti. Thank you to all of you for conducting your respective sessions. And that brings us to the recognition section, for which our tech master would be soon rolling out the polls. I would request all of you to please cast your votes. And in the meantime, in case we are only a handful of people here, in case anyone wants to share any kind of feedback, any kind of experience, we anyway had a lot of members missing in today's meeting, and yet in my opinion, we have had a pretty good meeting, an interesting one. It was fun to have more like two table topic sections today, and kudos to Toastmaster Kansha and Toastmaster Prerna. So, anyone who would like to share your feedback and your experience, maybe Toastmaster Avriti, probably this is the first time you are joining our meeting. Also, request you to please cast your votes as the polls have been launched. Yes, Toastmaster Avriti, please.
Yes, so basically, it's my first online meeting as officially Toastmaster. So, yes, it was a really nice experience. Sharing my thoughts, my views with you all was really grateful. I'm really grateful to participate here, and thanks to Toastmaster Prerna for giving me the opportunity to do this. So, that's it. It was a really nice experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Avriti. And I joined in a little late, so which club are you from exactly?
I'm from, from Prerna's club, from
Acha,
UGI
okay,
Prayagraj.
okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Avriti. It was great to have you here, and
Thank you.
indeed, not that all of our members were present, but still, I hope we could add some value to the time that you have put in here. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Toastmaster Manvi, Toastmaster Smriti, Toastmaster Sankhya, Toastmaster Kansha, or else we can announce the winners. So I understand we have only one poll today, Toastmaster Manvi, right?
Uh, I'll be launching another poll in a minute. Give me a please.
Okay, okay. So in the meantime, we have the polls launched for best role player. Requesting you to please cast your votes. So what should we do now? Anyone, please switch on your cameras, unmute yourself. We do not have a lot of members, so would
Well,
request if we can interact a little bit.
I can interact with myself.
Obviously, you can, please.
So,
Before Toastmaster Sanjay takes the stage, we have someone in the waiting room. I'll request either Toastmaster Nikhil or Toastmaster Sanjay or anyone else to please engage with that individual as well. Thank you.
I didn't get you, Toastmaster Manvi.
we have
Okay.
someone who has just joined.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Anurag. Anurag, you there? Hello. Okay, so we will connect with him once
He
he
dropped out.
joins back.
Toastmaster Manvi, he does not want to interact.
I didn't know my voice is so bad that
Yeah,
someone
today is
can.
I
Toastmaster.
know who is he.
Toastmaster Nikhil, your voice today does not have a
He's
bass. I think he's a
Sorry?
past member of UGI, right? Toastmaster Prina?
not the past member, he's the present member of UGI.
Okay.
Um,
Anurag,
Okay.
so
All right.
he came to
is
TLI.
he kind of
Got it.
is he kind of a shy person or what? Okay, just kidding. So Tosa Sankhya, you were saying something?
And also, I just wanted to take this stage. So, thank you so much for everyone for contributing and making sure that we have a meeting. And I think we had two rounds of table topics, one a shorter one as well, courtesy Prerna. And I really like the evaluation of Toastmaster Smriti and the topics brought by Toastmaster Akansha. So great way of engaging and utilizing visual aid and presentations as well, Toastmaster Akansha. So great job, everyone. And lastly, what I'll request all of you, again, specifically members who are associated or uh, like part of the club, to ensure that we take up roles like by this in the next 24 hours itself, or if as soon as possible. So what I felt this time happened, we all agreed to taking up roles maybe probably by Wednesday, Thursday, once everyone once the agenda is left, whatever is there, we'll take it up. So that is something I felt didn't work out. So as a workaround, what I feel we can do is at least make sure that we take up, and maybe that might trigger a chain reaction and end up encouraging others to take up the roles as well. A blank agenda is something that does, maybe if not encourages, but at least not motivates people to take up roles. And that is wherein, if we can have the names already put in, specifically whoever will be joining next week, that will help us ensure that we have a smooth meeting, and wherein all our members are even motivated once they see that whoever will be taking up the role. So that will make a lot more difference, is what I feel. It's always a chain reaction. Even people volunteering on the group will make it a chain reaction itself. So that is something I request everyone, part of the members group, to take it up. Back to you, Toastmaster Nikhil. And even on the role plays group, Toastmaster Prerna, if you find the agenda, maybe some things vacant by Wednesday or Thursday, you are more than welcome to volunteer for even Toastmaster Ravati. You can add her as well. Maybe Toastmaster Ravati, you can keep juggling between online and offline as and whenever time permits. Back to you, Toastmaster Nikhil.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ankya. Although your voice got a little feeble in the end, but I understand Toastmaster Prerna has got the gist of what you were saying. So okay, so we have the certificates ready, and if we can share the certificates, Toastmaster Manvi. Okay. So we have the certificates ready, and first up we would be having the best table topic speaker. So almost all, I understand all the members present were able to participate in at least one of the TTs. So let's see who has been the best table topic speaker today. Toastmaster Smriti. So our table topic evaluator also happens to be the best table topic speaker today. Congratulations, Toastmaster Smriti. If you could please switch on your camera so that we can take a quick snapshot. Just a second. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Smriti. Next up, we have best eagle eye role player, and we had table topic master. We had eagle eye role player. So we had only timer today. So obviously the award goes to our timer, Toastmaster Avriti.
Thank
Toastmaster
you.
Avriti is on the screen. So please allow me to take a snapshot here. Thank you, Toastmaster Avriti, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And then we have best Lionheart role player. So we had Toastmaster of the day, table topic master, and table topic evaluator, and it goes to table topic master, Toastmaster Akansha. Congratulations, Toastmaster Akansha, and we indeed had a great table topic session today, and there were some very interesting topics, especially the way the structure that you chose of sharing the screen and giving us some interesting topics. It was very interesting. Congratulations. Please give me a second. I'll just take. Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Akansha. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the recognition section, and before I hand over the stage to our Sergeant at Arms to officially close this meeting, in case anyone wants to share something, please feel free to unmute yourself. Okay, then thank you so much, everyone. Toastmaster Kansha, Toastmaster Prerna, Toastmaster Avriti, Toastmaster Smriti, Toastmaster Sankhya, Toastmaster Manvi. Thank you so much for contributing in helping us conduct this meeting. And with that, I would like to hand over the stage to our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Kansha, to officially close this meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil. So let's walk out today not frustrated by delays, but fueled by faith, because our journey is delayed, not denied. With this, I officially adjourn the meeting 231 of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow.